Hi, Shawna Karrasch here with AskShawna coming from Villanova. Okay, so my horses have been trained to ground tie. So during my first walk with me lesson, like the Liberty leading, they just stood in one spot and didn't walk with me. I'm not sure if they thought they were supposed to be ground tied or what. I would have thought they would have followed the food. I still want them to be able to ground tie. What should I do to differentiate between when I want them to ground tie and when I want them to walk with me? I thought about saying something like, let's walk, when I want to walk. Yes, and you can definitely do that. I mean, because I also do a stay. So stay's a little different than ground tying, but it's staying. You know what I mean? It's saying don't move, whatever goes on around you. So I have a tendency when I walk, you walk, I walk, we walk. And I have a tendency to go to their side and I put two hands on the brow and say stay. And then I back off and I move off and do what I want to do. So, but you can do it any way you want. Just because that's how I do it, it doesn't mean that's the magic way to do it. That's just how I have done it. So since they know a ground tie with no cue, I think using the walk on would be a good cue. So, and what you might do to start is say, walk on, and maybe, have you taught them a hand target? I have a tendency to teach them a target where I call their name, and if they can be this far away, you know, I'll say Henley, and Henley will touch it, and then I click and reinforce. Henley, click and reinforce. So that is one of the things I do. It's a good way for a recall for me, and a little name recognition, and it gives me extra power when I don't have a target in my hand. I mean, the target, the white target I taught is more powerful because our hands do so much, but I have another tool. So you could do something like say, come on, walk on, but definitely putting a cue on the walk on is going to be the way to go. So it clarifies things. So if you do nothing, they know to just stay. Sometimes what I do too, when I first teach the stay, I will teach the stay and walk off to the side and then carry on. And when I want to, when I'm with them in the front, I just walk on. So they know for shoulder to shoulder, we walk on together. So you can choose whichever way you want to go. I mean, you could do a jumping jack and go, that means walk on. But using a target, like using your handheld target might be one way to do it. Using your verbal and saying, come on, walk on, or whatever you want to do is definitely a way to do it. You're giving them a way to discriminate and differentiate which one is the one I'm supposed to do. So good job on you. And if you have more questions, Vicki, you know where to find me. And I am, you can go to, I got a little distracted. You can go to shawnakarrasch.com or villanovatraining.com. There's an Ask Shawna tab. You can go there and submit more questions if you or anybody else, because you know how to do it because you did it. But anybody else needs to figure out how to do that. Anyway, until next time, Vicki, I hope everything goes great. If you have more questions, don't hesitate. We're back in the Ask Shawna thing now, so it's nice to kind of be getting back in the groove. Alrighty, talk to you later. Bye.